There's one. There's one, guys. There's a fish. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to Cross Country Bank Angler, and today I've got some footage from later in last year in 2024. You know, I went out, it's kind of a late fall, you know, later November day here, and I went out to one of my, old spots. You know, did several videos at it before. I call it like the shallow lake or the wading lake because it's got a hard bottom and you can kind of get out in it and wade around without any issue. But I went there in the late fall and I got with my waders on and just kind of tried it out, mostly for bass. Mainly because I just hadn't tried it that time of year, in the fall, later fall. So I just wanted to see, how it fished during that time of year. And yeah, it was kind of an interesting day. So hope you enjoy this footage from my attempt out there at the wading lake. First fish, guys, in about 2 or 3 casts. Small, maybe a 9.5, 10-incher. If you hit it though, it's a start. There's one. That feels better. Oh, it's a chain pickerel. Nice chain pickerel. Walk my way over to this island here. Hit it from way out. It's a nice fish. It's a nice fish. All right, come on. Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm not going to help you until you stop thrashing. It's a well-hooked fish. There he is, guys. Whoa. Don't do that. 18, maybe? Kind of skinny. That's another fish, though. There he goes. Beautiful patterns on that fish. Really well camouflaged. Thank you, buddy. He's just gathering his faculties right there in the shallows. I don't know if you can see him, but he's swimming off, processing what the heck just happened to him. Cool. Chain pickerel today. I'll take it. Skirt came off. Rubber band broke. Might be able to glue it back later. Before we give up on the spinner baits entirely, I switched to this old-fashioned H&H single spin. It's just a one hammered Colorado blade, a little dual hook, much smaller arm on it. There's one, guys. Yes. On the H&H. Single spin. Felt him nail it. Yes, sir. Got him in the top of the mouth. It's not the healthiest looking fish. Maybe he's been caught before. He's got a little wound on the side of his face. His top fin's kind of funky, but hey, I'll take it, guys. That's our third fish of the day. This is about typical for this place. Maybe a little on the smaller side, like a 12-incher. Under a pound, maybe half a pound, 3/4 on a good day. If he was chunked out a little more. Let's let him go. I think that's a fish, guys. On the mini chatterbaits, not big. It's a chain pickerel. A little chain pickerel. There he is. Maybe we should just start targeting pickerel today. Maybe go for some small lures or something. I have a little, my travel rod with me with a bait finesse setup, so maybe we'll just switch to that. Oh, there he goes. There's a fish. It's a chain pickerel again. They're on it today. Nice. It's a pickerel day, guys. I don't know what's going on with the bass, but the pickerel are active in here. That's a solid one. Nailed the rebel jointed minnow. Oh, Here he is. He's bleeding from his face from that trouble. So we'll get him back pretty quick. Let me get a look at him in the light there. Here we go, guys. Let's let him go. He's got a nosebleed. Straight down into the weeds. That's another one of about maybe in the 16 to 18 inch range. It's like a solid pickerel for my area. So I just switched to my bait finesse setup, guys. I had my telescopic rod packed away in my bag as a backup. Thomas EP series spinner here. It's a fish. It's a bluegill. All right, another species on the day. Just barely got him in the edge of his lip. Oh, there he goes. That's fine. Wasn't a particularly nice one. There's a fish, guys. Doesn't feel big. Looks like a little bass. Come over here, buddy. We caught you. Little guy. On the jig spinner, we've been switching around to get all of our bites today. Smallest of the day, I think. 8 inches. All right, people, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video for you real quick. So you can see there, you know, it wasn't like an incredibly, you know, fast-paced day in terms of the fishing. Really wasn't able to find like a consistent pattern for the bass. We know we did catch some bass, but you know, we kind of switched around our lures throughout the day, and a lot of the fish were caught on different lures. You know, we couldn't really have didn't get anything consistent going really. But you know, we found some fish on the spinnerbait. Also chain pickerel were biting at this lake, which is very unusual. I've only caught like one other pickerel out of this lake in the several years that I have fished it. So that was a little surprising to see. I mean, I knew they were in there, but yeah, 3 pickerel in one day is interesting for that lake. But this has just been a good year for pickerel fishing, especially this fall. You know, fall 2024 was a good one for pickerel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the footage, and hopefully I'll see you next time.